here in London, and I have a couple hour layover. I thought, you know what would be interesting? Let's go check out the oldest football ground in London. But here's the thing, the airport's on the west side of London, and this ground is all the way on the other side. So I'm gonna have to hustle or else I'm gonna miss my flight. How do we get there, you ask? Well, let me show you. Take the train from London Heathrow to Paddington Station. Also, down a Red Bull on the way. Nothing says breakfast of champions like just the Red Bull. Now this part is very important. After you get off the train, make sure you go say hi to Paddington Bear. Next, work your way down to the Elizabeth line and hop on the train. The tube. Ride for about 20 to 30 minutes
This is an Elizabeth line service.
until you reach Forest Gate Station, then exit train. Well, where's the forest? Walk about a mile, or since we're in the UK, 1.6 kilometers until you reach the stadium. On the way, you'll see Poundland, and you'll know you're on the right path. If you see no Poundland, turn around till you see the Poundland. And here we are, the oldest football ground in London. It's called the Old Spotted Dog. How neat is that? So why does this ground have such a unique name of the Old Spotted Dog? Well, little history lesson for you. It used to be a hunting lodge called the Old Spotted Dog. Way back when. It's famous because King Henry VIII used to come here and hunt, or so they say. But anyways, after they stopped hunting here, the grounds was turned into sporting facilities. At first cricket, and then football in 1888. Which makes this the oldest senior football grounds in London, and is now home to Clapton Community FC. So let's go check it out. There you got some stands, grounds, some other stands there. The ground itself is super basic, which doesn't make for the most dramatic video reveal. But as a sports history nerd, just getting to visit a place that has hosted football matches for almost 140 years is hard not to appreciate. You can kind of see how old it is by like the rust on the railings, how old the stands are. Here's another angle of it. Oh, come on, focus. There we go. I took a walk around the field to see if I could get a different view, which revealed the craziest thing about this ground to me. Smack dab in a neighborhood, which is kind of cool. So there's houses basically surrounding all sides of it, just kind of tucked away back in here. It made me wonder how many people walk past this each day and don't even realize this iconic piece of football history is even here. So yeah, this is what the oldest senior football grounds in all of London look like. Obviously nothing special, but a lot of history here. I'll have to come back for a game sometime, because looks like it would be a cool atmosphere. But let's start making our way back to central London, and I'm gonna show you guys another surprise. We are back at the station. I had another bonus that I wanted to check out, but I don't think we'll have time because unfortunately, I am an old man that needs to get to the airport 2 hours before my flight, or else I have severe anxiety. But a few years ago, I was in London, and I filmed what I was gonna film today again. So enjoy the clips from there. So right across the street from me is the birthplace of modern football. Right over there. Well, not exactly there. It used to be a bar called the Freemasons Tavern, and that's where the Football Association was formed by a group of men in 1863. And this was the first time that football ever had a governing body and a universal set of rules. So in reality, this is where football as we know it today began. How neat is that? In case you're wondering about my flight out of London, back at London Heathrow, got my bags, now time to go through security. I made it to my gate in time.